We're gonna do a shift. We're gonna talk briefly about match week 36, man. It was a disappointed weekend for you.
Yeah.
Disappointing weekend. 1-1 draw to Spurs. Son in the 56th minute, set up by Cesenia. Luis Diaz in the 74th, set up by Thiago. Your 12-game win streak at home ends, and Spurs with one loss that they picked up against Brighton and Hove Albion in their last 8-2. So that's a significant stat as well. So what are your thoughts here, man? On this. And another thing, I did make a note that Salah, 13 goals, 13 games since he came back from the AFCON, 6 goals, 4 assists, and it's been there's been 9 games without scoring in there.
Did
So
you
that
did you also make note of the awards that he's won?
yeah, we'll talk about that as well.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure that you played both
Don't
sides.
jump. Of
Yeah.
course, man. Of
Uh-huh.
course.
Yeah.
How
Um,
you feel? How you feel about that loss, man?
dude, well, first off, I want to say what an awesome game it was.
Mm.
Very entertaining, very energetic game end to end. It always is against Spurs for some reason, especially when Spurs come to Anfield. Um, but damn, dude, that it was a frustrating game, especially going 1-0 behind because the counterattack goal wasn't lucky. It was a good goal. It was a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
team
yeah.
goal for Tottenham. And we had to get lucky. Kind of pulled a Kevin De Bruyne there, got the
You
deflection
guys
to
got
go
a
in.
lucky deflection there. I know you
Yeah,
guys like to
yeah.
talk shit about
You
deflections,
know what that's
man.
like. You know what
You
that's
guys
like.
like to talk shit about when a deflected goal go in, man. And
Yeah.
now you got one of your own. What you got to say about that?
Well, I got to say that we should be more clinical because we had like 25 shots.
Yeah. I think
Tottenham
Liverpool.
defended so
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Liverpool played how they usually play, but
Yeah.
it was Tottenham, man. They played well.
They played
I
so well. They
I know how
allowed
it
us.
feels. I know
Dude,
how it
I know.
feels, bro. Twice we
They
lost to them.
they allowed us to play our game in the sense that swinging balls in from out wide, but they had 8 or 9 players within 2 feet of each other, all compact in one area, right in front of the 6-yard box, clearing and blocking everything. There's nothing we could do.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally nothing we could do. We tried everything, and credit to them.
But you guys really you guys picked apart, and it happened a couple of times where they could have scored a few more goals. So I think,
Oh yeah,
we talk. One thing, Man City and Liverpool are two very good teams, but when they get picked apart like that, they look very ugly, man. And both the teams have moments like that where we just look like we're reeling on the counter. They just get us, man, and we're like, oh God. And that is Liverpool. Oh man, these guys walked the ball in the back of the net. It was so easy. It's like wow.
well,
But
one time.
it
Let's
felt
take
good.
it easy.
It
You
felt
made it
good.
sound plural.
I'm just saying, it felt good that you dropped points. Though. I gotta say, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
I
I
know.
thought you
I
were
bet
gonna
it did.
lose. Thought
I
you were
bet
gonna
it did.
lose the game. But Luis Diaz though,
Yeah,
massive,
he's something else.
massive player, man. What a signing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm
And
glad we got him over Tottenham.
it
Especially
just
in that
shows
game.
that it just shows you got to take your chances,
Yeah.
take shots.
Take shots.
When you
Well,
take
trust me,
shots,
we're good at that.
when you take shots, anything could happen, man. And that frustrates me about Man City at times where we get opportunities and we pass it around and we don't shoot. So you need players like Luis Diaz who's gonna take a shot. You see what I'm saying? It could hit something, it might go in, it might hit an arm, you get a penalty and everything. So Kyle, with this draw, do you think the title race is over?
Dude, it feels over. It feels over. I mean, anything can happen. I've said this every single week. Anything can happen, but I'm relying on other teams to do it for us. And I don't like that.
you don't
I don't
want
like that. I like leaving it up to us. And I mean, you got West Ham that could they beat us earlier this year. West Ham could potentially pull it off. They're out of Europe now, so maybe their focus is now shifted back to the Premier League. But that's asking a lot, man. That's
Yeah.
asking a lot. I mean, you're playing great football in the Premier League right now. So I'm relying on another team, and the fact of the matter is, pretty sure we're 3 points behind.
Yeah, now 3 points. It
Points
goes from
behind.
1 to 3, yeah.
So it's not just 1 point anymore. So it's looking like it's no longer a quadruple. However, it's not over till it's over. So
You just mentioned the word quadruple. I think it is about time Liverpool fans take that word out their vocabulary. for this season because, right, there is a scenario where you could win only a Carabao Cup. That's a realistic scenario, but
Well, sure, Dom. Anything's possible.
we will talk about that some more
There's
next
also
Monday.
a possibility we could win all four. I mean, what are you getting at here?
Yeah, there is still possibility that you could still win the quadruple. You're right.
Math is very hard, isn't it?
You're right. You could still win the quadruple.
We can win anything.
The quadruple is so slipping out your hands, man. Slipping like soap out your hands. You know what I'm saying? So, look, Kyle, look. On the other hand, Man City defeated Newcastle 5-0. Sterling with a brace, Laporte, Rodri, and Foden. We could have scored more. And we go 3 points ahead. I don't know if you tuned into the game or not, or if you watch highlights or whatever, but we now have a +4 goal difference over Liverpool. And 3 games to go, I ask you if there's a title race still. I'm going to ask you again, is there a title race still? Is there a title race still?
There's a title race until there's not mathematically a title race.
Because, look, we've been handling, we handled Wolves, we handled
Dom,
West
I said
Ham
it already.
this
What do you
season.
want me to say? You guys have the title? I'm not going to say it yet.
You guys are still holding on, man. You're still holding on. You're still holding on to, you still have hope there. You see what I'm saying? So, what were you feeling when you drew and then you found out that we won against Newcastle so convincingly? What were you feeling? Like, honestly,
Honestly, it didn't bother me too much.
Did you break anything?
No, not even close.
Did you say, God damn, these guys don't stop working?
I said that, but not like that. I was like, dude, I'm more annoyed than anything. Y'all are just annoying. You're like a gnat in the summer. Like,
man.
You're there. You're always there.
I know, man. We're
Not in the
inevitable.
final, but you're always there in the Premier League.
I know. We're inevitable, though. So, look, City look like they're going to go back to back. They could go on to win a 4th in 5 seasons on the Pep. And, 6th season on the Pep. But, it looks inevitable. And it was a great performance by not by Newcastle, but by Man City. I think Newcastle had some good moments in the game as well. But they didn't have really anything to play for. They survived already. And they came out, they tried. They started well. Didn't capitalize on some early chances. They had a late chance to Callum Wilson. But I think we were just too good on the day. But look, have you heard about Ruben Diaz injured, Kyle Walker, John Stones? We could potentially have only Fernandinho, a half-fit Ake, Zinchenko, Cancelo, a young CJ Egan Riley, Luke Mbete. All these guys are the only defensive stock we have available for the rest of the season, where 3 matches left to be played. You heard that, right?
Yeah, heard it. It's great if you guys end up dropping points, but that's if. It means nothing right now.
So there's a little chance.
Well, sure.
Okay. So you're still hanging on to some hope. So that wraps it up for match week 34. City in the ascendancy. 36, I should say. Match week 36. I feel good.
Congrats.
I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're in the mud a little. But look, you see how it works in the Champions League? I'm in the mud. In the Premier League, you're now in the mud.
It was bound to happen, one or the other. Yep.
I know. But look,